Searching for online information about a specific crime or a criminal has been something that only police officers can do. Today, we have several new options that allow anybody with an internet connection to find information about a specific crime or a criminal in their area. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Saad from CyberSudo. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and follow us on social media for more content. In this video, we are going to use OSINT to search for criminal records of someone who lives in the US. So if you were tasked to search for someone or gather information about someone who lives in the US, and this video is only for the people who live in the US. If you are searching for someone who lives in the US, then you can learn what you are going to do in this video. But even if you are not looking for someone who lives in the US, I think this is something that you can add to your kit or to your field kit, and you may use it in the future if you were tasked to. Searching for someone's criminal records, in my opinion, is very important. For example, let's say that you are an employer or you are someone who works in the human resources and you want to find the right employee for your company. Or you want to buy an apartment or a house in the United States and you want to check whether the area where you want to live has a high crime rate or not, and what kind of crimes occur in that area. Of course, police officers have the best access to the criminal records with their in-house system, but we still have free online resources and also paid resources to search for someone's criminal records. The kind of information that we can gather using OSINT are something like arrest warrants or jail inmates, prison inmates, criminal records, traffic, and many more. So let's start our video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. So the first website is a website that will link us to the county court records nationwide. And this is going to be simply just like Google, that will give us a search result. But what this website is going to give us is a list of websites that will allow us to check or look up for someone criminal records. So first of all, we want to select what type of records we would like to get, and you can select between arrest warrants, crime maps, incident reports, traffic court, etc. You can select whatever you want. In my case, I'm gonna say all record types, and then you want to select the location in which your person or the person that you are looking for is living, and I'm gonna say Alabama, for example, and then hit search. And you can see that we have got 226 results found, and let me tell you that there are some links that are paid, and there are some links that are broken, and there are some free websites. And please keep in mind that in some websites you have to run or to use a VPN and change your location to United States in order to use the website. So the first website is Crime Smasher. You can say it's pay site, but it's very popular. And there is another website called Death Row Inmates, and you can see that there is a description of the website, which will check the inmates currently on death row awaiting execution. And you can see that there is a website called Jail Inmate Mega Search, Parole Board Decisions, Prison Inmates, etc. So let's start and use or go to one website. So here is the first websites, and you can see that these are all the names within 7 pages that are inmates currently on death row. So in this case, what we can actually do is Control F and then type the name of the person we are looking for. So if we said Smith, I don't know, I'm gonna say, okay, we have found one that's called Kenneth Smith, and you can see his birth year in here and currently location, and moved to this row in this date, and the crime was murder, and he is in the county Jefferson. Now there are many websites that you can check. Let's go to sex offenders, for example. This will redirect us to a website that will allow us to look for someone's I haven't tried this website, but let's check together. So let me see what I can do here. Click here to search an offender, and here I'm gonna add the, okay, let's search by name. For example, let's say Smith, and then the name is gonna be called John, and search, and let's see what we get. Okay, so here we got a website that will show us a picture of the person, and what we can actually do with the picture is reverse image search to see his Facebook profile, for example, or Twitter, or any other accounts that has this picture, or maybe not this picture, but you can use the facial recognition services that will check for this person or this one. And when we click on this person, for example, we will get more information. So my VPN is so slow, that's why it's still loading. Let's return to the list and click on another one. It's the same, so we have to wait, but once we click on it we have to get more information, but my VPN is slow, that's why we are not getting a result. But you got an example of these websites. Now there are, as I said before, some websites that don't work, and some websites that require using a VPN, and some websites that are paid, etc. Okay, so we have got more information. You can see the age, sex, race, hair, eyes, weight, and height. And you can get a picture of this person, and his address, description, and the conviction state is in Alabama, as we searched before, etc. Now let's close this. So this website I think is a very, very good website to start with. Let's close it and go back to the next website, which is called Arrest Fact. And right now it's for free. I don't know whether it's going to be free in the future, because some websites that are very good, they will be free at the beginning and then they will become paid in the future. So it contains career criminal records, including felonies, misdemeanors, arrest and police records, and other court decisions. And let's say let's search for the person John Smith. Of course, we can select the city or the state if you want to filter the search result. But for now, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say search. And you can see that we have got many people. Now, okay, we have got 25 pages. And these are people within the United States. As you can see, we have 250 criminal and civil court records. And you can see that there are pictures that you can reverse image search. Click on one person, for example. Let's click on John. You can see that we can see pictures of John. And we can see personal details, the date of birth, inmate status, he's been released, number, and many more information in here. The recent charges. Okay, these are all the charges on him maybe. But you can see what we can do with these websites. So this is a very good website. I will put all the links in my blog. You can check it out. I'm gonna close this. And there is another thing you can do, which is the following. What you can type on Google, for example, you can say Department of Correction and then the state number, or the state name, or the county name. I'm going to say New York, for example. You can type whatever you want. You can say Alabama, for example, or New Mexico, etc. That depends on where the person actually lives. But in my case, I'm just going to say New York for now, and go to Department of Correction. And then I'm gonna go to inmate info, and then look up inmate. And then we can search either by case number or first and last name. And as usual, I'm gonna add John Smith since it's a very popular name. And I'm gonna say search. Okay, so we have found no records. Let's type Marcos, and I previously tested this. And you can see that we have a person called Marcos in here, and this is his last name. This is the date of birth, sex, race, height, weight, hair color, and eye color. And you can see that there are more information in here that we can check. Of course, you can type any name you want, and to use this service, just type Department of Correction and then the state name, and then the name of the person that you want to look up within the website that they have. So let's close this website as well. The next website is called Federal Bureau of Prisons, and you can see that we can locate a federal inmate within this website. We can just add whatever we want. We can actually filter the search result as well, but I'm gonna type as usual John Smith, and then we can filter it by adding the American Indian, Asian, Black or White, and age and sex, but I'm not gonna add anything, and I'm gonna say search. And you can see that we can see in one page 100 results maximum. So the more you filter or you add information about this person, the more detailed or accurate results you will get. So you can see that this is John J. Smith, and this is the registered number. We can see the age, race, sex, release date, and location. Okay, we can click on it to see more information. We can go back, etc. So the next website is called it's called Online Detainee Locator System. And this is if you want to look for someone by first name and last name and select the country where they are from, for example. For example, if someone that came to the United States as a refugee and they were in the jail, then you can look at them. Just select the nationality, first name and last name. I have typed some names in here, but I haven't found a result. But maybe if you give an accurate name and they were actually detainee, then you will be able to find them. So I'm going to close this website, and the next website is a very cool website because it will allow you to see the crimes that occur in a certain area in the United States. So you can see that when we click on this symbol on here, or this little icon, we can see that this is a theft and this is a house robbery, which is the house. And we can see that the iron here is for information because they haven't got information about this case, so they will update it in future. But you can see the number of crimes in this area, and when we go back a little bit, you can see that the number of crimes that occur in this area are not as the number of crimes that occur in this area. So when we zoom back, for example, you can see the number of crimes, and the red dots in here are assault. So I think this is dangerous. For example, when you zoom in here and we click on this box icon, you can see that this is an assault with weapon, and we have a house robbery in here and house robbery, and I don't know whether this, let me see. Okay, it's quality of life. I don't know what this is actually. Okay, it's noise compliant. This isn't like a big issue, but you can see the crimes that occur in a certain area in the United States. There's another website that I forgot to mention, which is called Family Watchdog, and this website will actually will allow us to check for people who are sex offenders. So for example, let's enter the last name and then the first name, and when we click on search, we'll be able to locate the registered sex offenders in a certain area. You can actually select the area that you want to look, let's say Alabama, and this is the name of the person you are looking for, and then search, and we have not got any results. Okay, we have got results actually, and you can see we have John Smith, we have another John Smith, and a third John Smith, and Johnny Smith as well. When we click on a certain person, for example, you can see a picture of this person with the date of birth, sex, race, height, weight, and hair and eye, and you can see the home address as well, and you can see the charges. For example, he's a sex offender, failed to not, and addresses, marking if there are any marking, and you can say or see the aliases, which are John Smith and John H. Smith. Let's check another one. For example, let's go to the last one in here and see what we can get. we have previously got this person, we have seen him before, and you can see the charges. First degree rape, okay, and there are no marking, and these are the addresses. This is where he lives. So Family Watchdog is a free service to help locate registered sex offenders. So I think this is also very important to look for, because you're not actually looking if they have criminal records or not. And also you are looking at their home address and many more details that you can get from this website. Now the last website is actually a notification website that will allow you to get a notification on someone once the status has been changed. For example, you are looking for John Smith, and you know John Smith in person, for example, and he's in prison, and you want to check his status, like if he got released, you'll get a notification to your email so that you know that he has been released. So this is only a notification service, but we can actually use it to get more information about people in certain areas. So let's say we are looking for an offender and he's located in Alaska. That depends actually. Let's say that you're an employer and you have got a CV and he lives in New York City, for example. Then you can select New York, for example. Let me see. Okay, we can select New York. We can check by name, and I'm gonna add John and then Smith, and this website will work only using a VPN, a United States VPN. So if you are not living in the United States, then you may be able to use a VPN to access this website. Now you have to be logged in order for you to search. I have already logged in, and I'm gonna say search. Let me see if I can get any result. And yes, we have got actually results. This is the first one. It's a custody record. It's called from James Smith, and this is the age, male, race, black, and this is the ID number, and he's in custody. And when you click get notified, then you will get notification. For example, when the status get changed, for example, from in custody to out of custody, you get a notification to your email telling you that the status has been changed so that you can follow up with this person. So we can see that there are many people with the name John Smith. You can get the age and the gender and the race and the ID number of this case. Actually, you might be able to use this ID number with the New York, like remember when we checked the Department of Corrections in New York, and then we can search by either the name or the ID number. We can actually copy this ID number and check it on the Department of Correction in New York's. We might be able to find more information. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked this content. This is actually an exclusive content that I've been working on for quite a bit. I hope you like this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive content.